News from the Able Library, Volume 3, Issue 2. Director's Message. I hope this newsletter finds you well and enjoying the warmer weather. And of course, what better way to soak up some sun than with a good book? Our digital book machines can be charged so you can listen to books wherever you go, whether that's your porch, garden, while camping, or on a summer vacation. And if you're feeling adventurous this summer, you might even try out the Bard app on your smartphone or tablet. Bard stands for Braille and Audio Reading Download, and it's an app provided by the National Library Service for the Blind and Print Disabled, NLS. You can use the Bard app to download books and magazines directly onto your mobile device so that you can access your reading materials wherever you go without having to carry the player. If you're interested, give the library a call and we can help get you set up to try it out. We even offer a class every few months for people who want to learn more about the Bard app. Finally, we'd like to thank everyone who completed this year's patron survey. We'll be publishing the results in our next newsletter, but we wanted you to know that we appreciate the time you took to give us feedback. Programs. Able Book Club. Join us for our Able Book Club that meets every third Wednesday of the month from 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. The next 3 meetings are July 17, Small Mercies, DB 114456 by Dennis Lehane. In the summer of 1974, a heat wave blankets Boston, and Mary Pat Fennessy is trying to stay one step ahead of the bill collectors. Mary Pat has lived her entire life in the housing projects of Southie. One night, Mary Pat's teenage daughter, Jules, stays out late and doesn't come home. That same evening, a young black man is found dead, struck by a subway train under mysterious circumstances. August 21, Book Chat. Come and talk about your favorite book or the latest one you've been reading. This is an informal meeting to share your thoughts on books and hear what others have been reading. September 18, H is for Hawk, DB 81386 by Helen MacDonald. An award-winning bestseller from the UK recounts how the author, an experienced falconer grieving the sudden death of her father, endeavored to train for the first time a dangerous goshawk predator as part of her personal recovery. Bard Basics. Bard is the Braille and audio reading download service provided by NLS so that patrons can download books directly to their own devices. Join Able Library staff for this 1-hour program to hear an overview of how to use Bard and to ask your questions. This program will be on Monday, July 29 from 2 to 3 p.m. Memorable Times Cafe. Join the Central Vermont Council on Aging and the Able Library every Wednesday from 10:30 to 11:15 a.m. for Play Me a Memory, weekly jukebox with friends in Scotland. Join us online for this dementia-friendly gathering. We share songs, stories, memories, and laughter. Featuring your requests, we enjoy tunes from many genres and decades. Please contact Barb Asen for more information or to register. BASEN@cvcoa.org or 802-476-2681. Summer Reading Program. NLS is providing some great programming for summer reading this year. Online activities include a virtual escape room, a choose-your-own reading adventure activity, and a virtual tour of the Library of Congress Jefferson Building. Other virtual events include Kickoff Event, all ages, Monday, June 24 at 4 p.m. NLS Director Jason Broughton will kick off this year's summer reading program with a warm welcome, and Librarian of Congress Dr. Carla Hayden will delight our young readers with a picture book reading of The Adventures of Marshmallow and Peter by Peter Heath, DBC 30393. Storytime and Music by Turtle Dance Music, K through 3rd grade, Thursday, July 18 at 4 p.m. The Turtle Dance Music Man, Matt Mazur, will lead us in singing and dancing and treat our young readers to a reading of Saturday by Og Mora, BR 23018, DB 98170. Author Talk, Angeline Booley with Andrea L. Rogers, YA and Adult, Thursday, July 25 at 7 p.m. New York Times best-selling author Angeline Booley will discuss her books, Firekeeper's Daughter, BR 24040, DB 102762, and Warrior Girl Unearthed, BR 25116 in process, DB 114761. In conversation with the moderator, the award-winning author Andrea L. Rogers. The recording of this event will be available for 2 weeks following the talk. Please visit the NLS website, www.loc.gov/NLS/summerreading2024, or contact the Able Library to receive registration links for these events. Updates. Magazine on Cartridge transition. Beginning in May, NLS has transitioned the Magazines on Cartridge program to the Able Library. Patrons who were receiving magazines previously may notice that the cartridges are now peach-colored and come in a clear case. We are creating the cartridges here at the Able Library and sending them to our patrons directly. This change to the program will make the service more efficient and will allow us to assist patrons to resolve issues quickly. If you have questions about receiving magazines on cartridge, please contact the library. Community resource. Hireability Vermont is an employment and career development resource for Vermonters living with a disability. They connect passionate employees with local employers eager to find talented workers. They also provide ongoing support to help ensure continued success on the job from day one and into the future. To learn more about Hireability Vermont and the services they provide, visit their website at www.hireabilityvt.com or give them a call at 866-879-6757. Magazine recommendation. With so many magazine titles at your disposal for free, we'd like to recommend one that has been a patron favorite for many years. AARP the Magazine, 6 issues per year, and AARP Bulletin, 10 issues per year. AARP the Magazine is the definitive lifestyle publication that offers celebrity interviews, features on health and tech, plus tips, recipes, book and movie reviews, and more. AARP Bulletin offers timely insights and in-depth analysis important to people 50+ on topics including health, Medicare, Social Security, finances, and consumer protection. To subscribe to AARP the Magazine and AARP Bulletin or any other available magazine, contact the library and we will happily activate a subscription for you. Book recommendations. For more book recommendations, including for children and teens, visit able.vermont.gov/book-club. Adult fiction, mystery, and detective. To Bree or Not to Bree by Avery Ames, DB 115528. The Watchmaker's Hand by Jeffrey Deaver, DB 117469. The Sweet Remnants of Summer by Alexander McCall Smith, DB 117072. The Last Devil to Die, a Thursday Murder Club Mystery by Richard Osman, DB 116412. Pause to Remember by Sophie Kelly, DB 117070. Adult fiction, general and historical fiction. Be Mine, a Frank Bascombe novel by Richard Ford, DB 116480. The Ministry of Fear by Graham Greene, DB 113865. The Breakaway, a novel by Jennifer Weiner, DB 116602. The Invisible Hour by Alice Hoffman, DB 116603. Absolution, a novel by Alice McDermott, DB 117265. Adult fiction, fantasy. A Soul of Ash and Blood by Jennifer L. Armentrout, DB 115815. The Serpent in Heaven by Charlaine Harris, DB 116839. Starling House by Alex E. Harrow, DB 116445. Assistant to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Maurer, DB 117271. The Spirit Bears Its Teeth by Andrew Joseph White, DB 116589. Adult fiction, romance. Remember Me by Mary Balogh, DB 116726. The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han, DB 116483. A Holly Jolly Ever After by Julie Murphy, DB 116954. Summer Reading by Jen McKinley, DB 114676. The Best Is Yet to Come by Debbie Macomber, DB 109039. Adult nonfiction, The Wasp That Brainwashed the Caterpillar, Evolution's Most Unbelievable Solutions to Life's Biggest Problems by Matt Simon, DB 117412. Never Give Up, A Prairie Family Story by Tom Brokaw, DB 116842. Behind the Seams, My Life in Rhinestones by Dolly Parton and Holly, DB 117524. How to Know a Person, The Art of Seeing Others Deeply and Being Deeply Seen by David Brooks, DB 117421. Bailout Over Normandy, A Flyboy's Adventures with the French Resistance and Other Escapades in Occupied France by Ted Fahrenwald, DB 117257. Children's books. Ghost Pirate Treasure by Geronimo Stilton, DB 115524. The Door of No Return by Kwame Alexander, DB 110597. The Braid Girls by Sherry Winston, DB 116906. The Surprise by Zadie Smith, DB 109148. Extreme Weather by Tom Jackson and Simon Basher, DB 114229. What's New in Large Print? Crossdown by James Patterson, LP 200515. The Ball at Versailles, a Novel by Danielle Steele, LP 200514. The German Wife by Kelly Rimmer, LP 200516. The Heaven and Earth Grocery Store by James McBride, LP 200517. Shadow of Death by Heather Graham, LP 200519. Waging a Good War, How the Civil Rights Movement Won Its Battles, 1954 to 1968, by Thomas E. Ricks, LP 200520. The Fraud by Zadie Smith, LP 200521. How to Know a Person, The Art of Seeing Others Deeply and Being Deeply Seen by David Brooks, LP 200518. News from the Able Library is written and edited by staff of the Able Library at the Vermont Department of Libraries. It is available in large print, through email and audio file upon request, or through our website. Library service hours, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Monday through Friday. Visits are by appointment only. Please call or email to schedule a visit. Address, 60 Washington Street, Suite 2, Barre, Vermont, 05641. Website, https://able.vermont.gov. Email, lib.ablelibrary@vermont.gov. Phone, 802-636-0020 or toll-free 800-479-1711. This concludes News from the Able Library, Volume 3, Issue 2.